Good evening, everybody, and welcome to your Formula One European Grand Prix review. Yes, I'm back with a Formula One review. It's been a little while because I didn't really have time to do a review for the last F1 race. So anyway, so I'm back with it now. So, yep, the European Grand Prix at the city Baku. And I gotta say, when I first saw the track in qualifying and Friday practice, I was not really a fan of it at all. But during the race day, it's grown on me. So let's get started. Lewis Hamilton had a disastrous qualifying session after dominating the practice sessions. It just didn't work out for him in qualifying, damage in the car. So he started 10th, and both of the Renaults started at the back of the grid, one in the pit lane and the other on the grid at the back. You know, shocking for Renault. I know it's still early days for them, but I wasn't expecting them to get out qualified by a manner. No way. So Renault works team definitely with some work to do. The race started and everybody got off the line cleanly, which I'm surprised about because it was inevitable that there was going to be a safety car in the starts, but it didn't turn out to be the case at all. Everyone got round the corner just fine. All right, few cars made slight contacts, but it was a nice clean start by everybody. Everybody being very cautious, it looked like, at the start. So Nico Rosberg was pulling away from Daniel Ricciardo. The Ferraris looking very strong again at the start, as always. So, and the first retirement in the race was Danny Kiat in the Toro Rosso. Problem with the suspension, so he's the first driver out of the race. And later on in the race, his teammate joined in, Carlos Sainz. It is the first time both Toro Rossos have failed to finish a race since Silverstone last year. So disappointment for Toro Rosso. Carlos Sainz Jr. also had suspension problems, so he retired. Pascal Wehrlein in the manor retired. His brakes completely gone. Reporting on radio that his brakes were gone, so disappointment for him. And the last car in the race was Fernando Alonso, who was stuck in fourth gear. Jenson Button did very well to finish 11th because this track is not easy for McLaren as they lack a straight line speeds. They're still slow in a straight line. They're getting a bit faster, but unfortunately, you know, it's just they've still got work to do, Honda, with the McLaren engine. But you know, progress is progress. Give them time. Lewis Hamilton was complaining on team radio that he couldn't find the right setting, and with the new rules with the radio ban, they weren't able to tell him. Now, I gotta say, this clamp down on team radio has gone too far, in my opinion. You know, a racing engineer should be allowed to help a driver with a wounded car. But telling them how much fuel your teammates got left, I think that should remain banned. But if a driver's in trouble and the race engineer needs to help them, I think they should bring that back where the racing engineer can help them, but don't tell them any information about their teammates. You know, I really do think it's gone too far with the relaxed rules. You know, it's just, it ruins it for me. F1 is not about that. You know, it should be, you know, about giving out information which can help you through a Grand Prix. But I gotta say, you know, I really think they should reconsider the team radio rules. So, yep, that's my personal opinion. Overall, you know, the race, there's no safety car at all. I'm stunned. I'm well and truly stunned that there was no safety car at all. Nico Rosberg dominated the race, start to finish, led from the word go. So great news for him. But, you know, as for Lewis Hamilton and that, he finally fixed the problem and recovered to finish fifth. So well done to him. Kimi Raikkonen was handed a time penalty. So he finished fourth, but was passed by Sergio Perez. But anyway, if he finished ahead of Sergio Perez, you know, he would have lost the third place anyway. So great effort by Perez. Good recovery by him after damaging his gearbox in practice. So that wasn't good news for him during qualifying, as he had a 5 grid place penalty. Would have started second on the grid if he didn't get that penalty. So, you know, great work from Sergio Perez. Force India have a really good car. You know, they don't have the strongest budgets, but they have a really good car, which is impressive. So Red Bull, I'm sorry, yet again with tyres and strategy, they messed up big time. So frustrating race for Max Verstappen and Daniel Ricciardo. Christian Horner was baffled how the tyres just didn't keep up to temperature or whatever he said. But, you know, overall in the race, I thought it was an okay race. Not too exciting, but I thought Azerbaijan did very well to host the Baku Grand Prix. Very good race, you know. I hope they come back here next year to Azerbaijan. So on to Austria next. Who do I think is going to win that? I think, well, recently Rosberg has dominated there the last couple of years, so I think he's got a real good chance of winning. Hamilton, can he come back? Well, of course he can. You know, he's got a Mercedes, and if he has the reliability, luck with him, you know, it'd be a close race between him and Rosberg. But Red Bull, I think they'll be much better on home territory. So my driver of the day, I'm going to have to give it to Sergio Perez. Absolutely fantastic. Raikkonen was also having an issue where his racing engineer was not allowed to give the information to him. He had to sort it himself. So, you know, overall, as I said, the team radio relaxed rules is stupid in my opinion. So in the comments, please put down who your driver of the day was and who do you think will do well in Austria in the Red Bull ring. So yep, Nico Rosberg wins the Grand Prix, extends his lead over Lewis Hamilton by 24 points. Sebastian Vettel with his 5th podium in the season, but still awaiting his first victory in the season. And Ferrari are still waiting their first win in the season, but I feel it's only a matter of time before Ferrari get their first win in this season, because they've definitely improved the performance on their engine by using some of their tokens. So, yep, my driver today, Sergio Perez, and I will see you for the Red Bull Racing A1 Grand Prix. It used to be called A1 Ring, but it's now called the Red Bull Ring. But anyways, look forward to it. And, you know, well done to Jenson Button finishing 11th with a difficult circuit for the McLarens. As I said, they're not the fastest car in straight line, but he did well. So, yeah, okay, bye-bye.